Well, I love the flag.
They were literally fighting over this flag.
At $4 million, $4,500,000.
I now think they're possibly the greatest relics of the revolution, period.
The effect of this flag was something I'll never, ever forget.
There was no time of day at Ground Zero.
It would bring grown men to tears just to touch it.
President Kennedy has been assassinated. It's official now. The president is dead.
They basically were silent witnesses to what did happen at that occasion.
I want them to walk away and say, wow, that was the way a flag should be displayed.
Return sabers.
The flags tell a great story of the revolution.
The flag took hundreds of thousands of men into a war from which many did not return.
Sir Joshua Reynolds has painted one of the great warrior paintings of British history.
The hope is that eventually some of these flags will break loose, including what flag historians consider to be the Holy Grail.
It's a wonderful conjunction that you have on the one hand the 13 red and white stripes, on the other hand the 13 stars. And obviously you put them together and you have the national flag.
They took the basic idea of having a carefully defined flag, namely it would always have 13 red and white stripes, but the number of stars would vary according to the number of states.
The Grand Luminary is representational of our nation's motto, E pluribus unum, from many one, because it represented the idea of indivisibility. A number of flags evolved that have thrown historians for some time. This was the flags that we could call exclusionary flags or inclusionary flags.
Even during this 10-year struggle where they're trying to exclude one another. Notice the close relationship it has in the design and the colors to the stars and stripes.
Women, they have great respect for the sacrifices that our families have made on the battlefield.
People are looking for something that tells them who they are, under duress and crisis and battle, whatever. It's Lincoln's death, but it's all of the dead that are traveling across the country on that train with that coffin. And it was arguably the loss of the greatest statesman that we were capable of producing during that time.
He was so much larger than life that when we got the opportunity to listen to a fireside chat, it was a moment. I mean, a real moment that had not been made an everyday occurrence.
People must have faith.
The flags on the car at the time of his assassination said something about his status. They remind us of the simple things that can suddenly turn around an individual's life or a nation's life.
The symbolic meaning of the flag, both to the protester and to the Chicago police, had been the flashpoint that set off the little civil war there at the base of the flagpole.
And the action of this whole day is going to have a tremendous impact upon American politics for the next 40 years.
One thing made us all cry as we came under an underpass. Some teenagers in Connecticut had threw an American flag over the bridge. And as we drove under that flag, we all got chills. I'm getting chills now saying it. We all got chills and started to cry. It was still a peaceful and beautiful country, essentially. And so we took that home with us.
This sale could only be possible with the great teamwork of my colleagues at Sotheby's at $4,600,000, $4,700,000, $8 million, $10,800,000. Are we all through? It's at $11 million, fair warning. $11 million.
Well, I'm delighted they've come to this country because this is the right place for them. If they're not to be at home anymore, then this is the right place for them, and I'm delighted that they've come here.
At the end of the war, there are not two flags or multiple flags, it is this flag.